Hi, I'm Steve Fricke. I'm a programmer for the REACCH project, and I'm going to be discussing some data access services, which I've been working on for the project. So this diagram here just gives a real basic overview of what I've been doing. So at the top here, you have a data set which needs to be accessed in a efficient and easy manner. So that is the role of these geoprocessing services that I've been working on. They can be run either through the web or ArcGIS. Some of you may not be that familiar with ArcGIS. It's a popular geographic data viewing and analysis software program. So then the outputs of these services are various maps, graphs, and extracted data subsets of the original larger data set. So this slide mainly pertains to people who are familiar with ArcGIS. So on the left side here, you see a screen capture of the ArcMap window, which is the data viewer component of ArcGIS. And on the right side there is the Arc catalog window, which is basically a directory of files. And so to access these geoprocessing services that I've created, you need to add a GIS server, which is an option in the Arc catalog window. And then you just make a connection to the server where I'm publishing these services. And then you can run the service much like you would run a tool within ArcGIS, where a user interface will pop up. You specify a variety of parameters for the data you'd like to access, and then the tool will run and return you that data. If you don't have access to ArcGIS or you just aren't very familiar with it, we're also allowing these services to be run via the web. So instead of a tool that's running in ArcGIS, you're entering in parameters in an accordion box there. So you just fill in the various text boxes, and then you have the option of either drawing a bounding box around your area of interest within this map service. You can select a point if there's just one specific very specific point that you want data returned. And there's also the option of selecting a polygon, where this map service will have a variety of layers which you can select. In this example, you can see the REACCH study area. And then the tool runs, and it allows you to download the data that it produces. So this kind of gives you a visual idea of the data extraction process. In this case, this is a climate data set of the entire United States. And based on the area of interest which you selected, the service will return an extracted data set of either the polygon you selected, the bounding box area you selected, or just for the single pixel you may have selected. And then some of the outputs, depending on the service, are a variety of graphics. This graphic right here shows maximum temperature distribution for October of 2012 for a specific area in blue, and then October of 2060 in red, so you can see the shift in maximum temperature in this particular graphic. And then this graphic right here shows you a time series graph of maximum temperature in June for a specific location from 2010 to 2060, and each of these lines represents a different climate scenario. So you can compare various scenarios with this particular service. So not only can these services utilize the data to create these plots, but the data can also be returned to the user for their own types of analysis that they would like to do. So the formats that the data can be returned, rasters. If you work with ArcGIS, this is probably the most useful format for the data. CSV files, if you wanted to look at the data in an Excel spreadsheet, for example. And also, we're working on returning net CDF files as an output. So all of this is just a few clicks of the mouse away from being able to have a extracted data subset of your particular area of interest. So that's all I got.